She works for Miramar Township. I'm telling you, man, the lady is a definite 10. Ricky wants to get you two together. Ricky was Travis's wife, and a mover and shaker in the Miramar community. The lady's been divorced for 7 years, almost as lonely as you. Today's not a good time. But Travis blocked that easily enough. Ricky's outside waiting. You'll need to tell her that yourself, if you dare. When Daniel stepped through the church doors, Ricky stood by his pickup, chatting happily with one of the church staffers. Goldie had managed to slip through the truck's partially open window and sat contentedly by Ricky's feet. Daniel said, "Handle this blind date thing for me. I'll owe you big time." Travis grinned in response. "Not a chance in the whole wide world." "Isn't that what sponsors do? Handle?" "Best you not suggest to Ricky that her wanting to hook you up with a friend threatens your walk down the straight and narrow. Ricky might see that as a good reason to go ballistic." As soon as she spotted Daniel, she hugged the woman and hurried over. "Did Travis tell you about my friend?" "Today's not good. I'm telling you the same thing I did my man when he tried that line on me this morning." Ricky was a statuesque beauty in her late 30s. She was tall and slow-eyed, and had run hurdles and relay for the U.S. Olympic team. When Travis had been at his weakest, Ricky had stood by him and given him a reason to crawl out of that dark cave. "It's time you woke up." Travis stepped around to stand beside his wife. He made Ricky look as small as a porcelain ballerina. "Might as well go with it, my man. Treat it like a trip to the dentist." Ricky looked up at her husband. "Did those words actually come out of your mouth?" But Travis wasn't done. "Fighting just don't do a thing but prolong the misery." "Oh, you!" Ricky gripped her husband's arm and swung it back and forth. It was like tugging on a tree trunk. "I'm telling you what's the truth. It's time you return to life." "Girl, do you even hear yourself?" Travis tried to reclaim his arm, but Ricky refused to let go. "The man is about to go visit the grave of his one true love, and you're hooking him up with another lady."
"That's exactly what I'm doing."
Ricky kept swinging her man's arm. "Look at him. The man isn't interested."
"That's because Daniel hasn't met her yet."
Travis shook his head. "Like a dog with a bone."
"Only because I'm right, and you two know it."
She glared at Daniel.
"You just wait till Chloe hears how you're acting."
Chloe was their teenage daughter. She was strong and beautiful like her parents, and considered Miramar to be the most boring place on the planet. Forcing her to live there was all the justification Chloe needed for being perpetually sullen. Daniel said, "I have to go."
"You're coming over for dinner tonight," Ricky said. "That's not an invitation. It's an order."
Up until that moment, Goldie had been tracking the conversation as though she understood every word. Labradoodles were known as the smartest breed going, though they weren't officially a breed at all. Daniel was amazed at the number of people who felt it was their duty to stop him on the street and lecture him about his dog, like the two of them couldn't possibly survive without some additional fact or criticism. It was usually an older person, somebody who had been born cranky, who'd spent years waiting for the chance to poke him in the chest and tell him how fortunate he was, or what a travesty of a dog Goldie was. Something. All he could say for certain was, Goldie had seen him through some very rough times, and in the process had become his best friend. Goldie chose that moment to swivel about, inspect the empty street, and give a soft woof. Daniel had long come to trust the instincts of his almost silent dog. He was about to ask what it was when he heard it too. So did Ricky.
"What is that?"
Travis smiled at Daniel. "Sounds to me like the bad old days." Then the silver-gray rocket appeared at the road's far end, downshifted, and blasted around the corner, doing maybe 80 miles an hour, but handling the curve like it was planted on rails. "Yep," Travis said. "All the trouble that money can buy." The Ferrari GTC Tourer had cost a cool $250,000.